Aloha from the Ozarks. Folks, I am inside of a brand new 12 by 28 Side Lofted Barn by Graceland in our Essential Series, which means it's LP Smart siding and LP Smart flooring. It has a radiant barrier roof, and I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about this building. Standard on every one of our buildings are 2x4s that are premium grade, that are 16 inches on center, and we double stud them every third wall stud. So here's one, and then we go 1, 2, and then, well, it'd be double studded, but we're in the corner. 1, 2, double stud. And let's see here. 1, 2, double stud. 1, 2, double stud. All the way around. Our walls are double studded every 4 feet, every third wall stud. We double stud, double reinforce every door frame and every window frame. At a minimum, it's going to be double studded, and that means that when your building is delivered to you and set and level, your door frames and your window frames are going to stay square with the building, and therefore your doors and windows are going to open and shut freely like they're supposed to do. If you're shopping around, please look for that in the other companies that are out there. They may or may not double stud their door frames and window frames, but Graceland does by standard on every single one of our buildings. Okay, so that's how we do our frames. Bottom of the walls are single studs. Tops of the walls, or the wall caps or wall headers, are double studs, and that's for a strong place for us to attach our roof trusses to. So we double stud at the wall caps so we can attach our roof trusses to a strong base. We attach our roof trusses using these metal hurricane screws. They are designed to handle over 800 pounds of tensile strength. So that's each roof truss is attached with one of those hurricane screws. So that is part of the reason we are able to offer a 150 mile an hour wind gust, engineer certified wind gust rating on our buildings, because of those super handy dandy hurricane screws. Okay, now at the tops of our walls, we drill these holes in here. We have a soffit ventilation system that runs the entire length of the side wall. Okay, and it's also on this wall. So we have a lot of ventilation in our buildings. Way more ventilation than you're going to find in the other companies, who tend to just put a single little plastic vent box up there at the top corner, and then a single little plastic vent box over there, and that's all they have for ventilation. But we have the entire soffit vent on both sides, plus this screened in roof ridge vent that runs the entire peak of the roof. It's screened in to keep out bugs and debris, but it runs the entire peak of the roof to work in conjunction with our soffit vents on the sides to move a bunch of air and humidity out of the building. Makes a huge difference because we can move a whole lot more cubic air than the other companies can, because of our superior ventilation system. And what that means for you is it gets moisture and humidity out of the building. We get more moisture, more humidity out than the other companies do. Why is that special? Because if you're keeping things inside your shed, you want to keep them moisture free. Our ventilation system does it, theirs probably does not. Okay, now let's talk about the roof. 2x4 roof truss, standard, just like our wall studs, premium grade. The roof itself is OSB roof decking, and on the outside is your metal roof. Between the metal roof and the roof decking, the OSB decking is a tar paper, a moisture barrier, okay? And on the inside of this particular roof, you see the shiny aluminum foil looking stuff? That is our G-board radiant barrier. It reflects out 97% of the sun's radiant heat. It'll keep your temperatures in this building 10, 15, even 20 degrees cooler than a building that does not have the radiant barrier roof. So minimum really is about 15 degrees cooler. 15 to 20 is kind of normal. You're gonna see a huge difference. If you come into my lot during the summertime and walk into our buildings, go inside of one that has the radiant barrier roof, then walk inside of one that doesn't, and you will feel the difference. Okay, now that's on the roofs. Now let's talk about your flooring. The flooring is, like I mentioned before, it's LP Smart flooring, and that's LP Smart siding. The siding and the flooring are tongue and groove, and they're both 5/8 inches thick. Tongue and groove, so they're interlocked with one another. Underneath the LP Smart flooring, which is a very good, high quality, durable flooring. The top is this impact resistant top, and then underneath it's like this LP siding, okay? Underneath our floors, we use floor joists that are 2x6s, like you see here in this loft floor joist. That's a 2x6, not a 2x4. And in the lofts, we space them at 24 inches apart. But down in the subfloor, they're like our wall studs, they're 16 inches apart, okay? But they're 2x6s, and they go all the way across. So underneath the 2x6s, we have our runners under the building. That's what makes them a portable building. You might call them skids. Those are big 4x6 pressure treated lumber, and they are notched out 1 inch deep. Every place a floor joist comes across and rests down inside of them. So the runners run underneath, and we notch them out 1 inch deep all the way down where floor joists go. So our floor joists sit down inside those runners 1 inch. That is a very strong, secure, sturdy base for your building. No other portable building company that I am aware of secures the base of their building like Graceland does. Makes for, if you have a good foundation, then you can build a good building, right? So that's how ours are done. Now let's talk to you about the walls, the ceiling, the floors, the windows and doors. Let's see, what else should I? Oh yeah, cash price is always your best price, but we do offer rent to own, which comes with no credit check. So everyone who wants it, applies, gets it, okay? So there's no credit check and there's no penalty to pay it off early. And I always encourage you to pay it off early. It's to your benefit to pay it off early, okay? But there's no penalty to do so. Rent to own is an easy way to get into a building. We have 3-year, 4-year, 5-year, and even 6-year payment terms. So 6 years, your lowest monthly payment, okay? Cash price is always your lowest and best price. And I put the price somewhere, wherever you're watching this video, go to the video description. Hopefully I have the pricing updated there. The pricing can change because every month we have different discounts that are available to us. And sometimes they even change out in the middle of the month. So I try to keep up to date with my pricing on my website. At the very minimum, just go to my website, which is listed right here in the video. Okay, and find this building and I'll have the most up-to-date pricing there. But I should also have it listed in my Facebook place as well, as well as my YouTube video. So wherever you're watching this video, you should see in the video description the most up-to-date current pricing. Okay, and we always offer a veterans discount. So thank you to active duty and retired veterans. We appreciate your service. That pricing won't be reflected in what you see. You got to let me know about that, okay? That if you are active duty or retired military, let me know and I'll add that discount. Delivery is free within 50 miles of my lot. So you supply the concrete blocks and give us a level site with the ability to get to your site, okay? We do have to have clearance to get there. We'll anchor the building on the blocks that you provide. We'll level the building on those blocks and anchor it down. The anchoring is included. It's not something we charge extra for, and we bring the straps and the anchors and we do it, okay? Other companies, a lot of them don't provide the anchors, or if they do, it's at an extra charge. And if they do that, a lot of times they still don't offer you the service to anchor the buildings into the ground, but we do. Assuming your ground is suitable for anchoring. It is the Ozarks. We do tend to grow rocks, and it's not always easy to anchor because we do have to hand drive those anchors into the ground. But we will do that, all right? So let's see here. If there's any other questions that you can think of, if you're interested in this particular building, hit me up on my website. Or if you're on YouTube, chat with me there on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, chat with me on Facebook. A lot of ways to get a hold of me. Plus, right here on the video is my phone number. Call me or text me, okay? Or come on down to the lot here in West Plains, Missouri to take a look for yourself and visit with me. Aloha from the Ozarks.